From ABC to the Daily Mail to Politico to Drudge, this is the show that makes the news. Now, more from Aaron Klein, Investigative Radio.
ונשבע לי שלנצח תישאר.
You never know who might show up on Aaron Klein Investigative Radio. Indeed, we are joined right now by Kathleen Willey, who's actually quickly become one of my favorite guests. She is, of course, the author of Target, Caught in the Crosshairs of Bill and Hillary Clinton. She is very well known from the days in the 1990s where she had some very strong accusations against Bill Clinton. Joining me right now is Kathleen Willey. Welcome to Aaron Klein Investigative Radio.
Well, it's good to be here with you. Thanks for having me on, Aaron.
Of course, I love having you on. So, actually, you're here to announce... in fact, why don't I just let you make the announcement? You are launching a website investigating Hillary Clinton. What is the name of the website, and tell us about it?
It's called ascandaladay.com.
Ascandaladay.com by Kathleen Willey. Okay. So what can we find on the website?
Well, I decided, I think you and I talked about this a couple of months ago, about what was going to happen if she announced the president, and I think I said something along the lines that it's going to be a scandal a day. And the more I thought about it, I thought, that sounds like a good name for a website. So I started thinking about it, and I got some backers, Leading Edge Radio for one, and some other people, and we put this website together. And I have to say, actually, the Clintons have made it extremely easy for me. I don't have to do a lot of research because it's not just a scandal a day. It's about 2 or 3 scandals a day. And so what I'm doing is kind of a compilation of these scandals and explaining them in simple terms so that most people can understand what's going on and what they're up to and why they're doing what they're doing and why they're lying every day.
Yeah, why they're lying every day. And actually, I see you've got it on your website. Literally a scandal a day. It's actually true. Already we have Hillary Clinton being accused by the intelligence community, in fact, by inspectors general of the State Department, of the CIA, of the NSA, that in the emails where she claimed that the emails contained no classified information, actually, they only went through 40 emails. They're already finding classified information within her emails. So now she's saying, her campaign has said, well, okay, maybe the emails contain classified information, but it was actually only classified after the fact. Not so, says the CIA. Not so, says her own State Department. They say it was classified while the emails were sent. So indeed, a scandal a day. Now, if you look at the website, ascandaladay.com by Kathleen Willey, it says here something interesting. It says on the bottom, you're actually asking the users, the readers, are you being harassed, stalked, intimidated, or persecuted by a person in position of power or public trust? Are you being told if you tell their dirty little scandal to anyone that they can make you disappear, ruined, used as a scapegoat? Now, you and I spoke right before the broadcast. I understand you're going to add something new to this. Tell us the other new thing that you're going to add, the question to your readers.
Well, I thought, in light of what's happened with Bill Cosby, I thought I'm going to add to that. If you or anyone you know has been harassed, sexually harassed, assaulted, or intimidated by Bill Clinton, please send your name and your email address and be assured that your anonymity will be assured and it will be honored, and you won't have to be worried about it, and you will be safe. And I am sure I will make sure that you are safe. And I think it's time for people to start coming forth, and because I know I'm not the only one, and I know I've talked to a number of women when I was writing my book who went through the same thing, and now it's time to come up and stand up and tell what happened. And once and for all, there's safety in numbers, and you get enough people telling the same story, people are going to have to start believing it. I know a lot of people believe it so far, they just don't want to believe it.
No, I think people are starting to believe it. I mean, on the one hand, when you say that you're going to add this, it's almost, some people would even think, wow, that sounds like a joke. It's not. It's serious. I bet you there are other people who have never spoken up in the past. So do you think people...
I know there are.
Yeah, oh, you know there are. So do you think people will come out of the woodwork?
I hope they do.
But you say you know there are, so you're saying you know that other people have been sexually assaulted by Bill Clinton, whose names we do not know?
Yes.
Okay, wow.
I had people call me when I was writing my book, and they blocked their numbers, and they were afraid to talk to me because they were afraid that my phone was being tapped. They didn't give me their names, but they gave me incidences, times, places, where things happened, and what happened. And frankly, I was pretty horrified by some of the things they told me.
Yeah.
And they were scared to death of Hillary Clinton. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them one at all. She's the one to be scared, that everybody should be scared of. All of these women. Hillary Clinton is, without a doubt, the most corrupt human being, the most corrupt politician that this nation has ever seen, man or woman, period. I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen a woman or a man look into the camera and tell bold-faced lies like she does and make everything up as she goes along. She said she never got a subpoena. She never broke any rules. She never broke any regulations. And the thing of it is that she claims people have said before, and she claims to be the smartest woman in the world. Then how come it is that she can't tell the difference between classified and non-classified? Huh? Now think about that. I mean, that doesn't take a rocket science to figure out what's classified and what's not classified, especially if you're Secretary of State.
Yeah, and I, by the way, went through some of the emails, and I saw some staggering things, including in the emails the exact movements of U.S. Ambassador Chris Stevens in Libya, in Benghazi, where he obviously, Benghazi, the most dangerous place for any American diplomat to be deployed in the world, his whereabouts in his hotel, whether he was going to leave the hotel and then stay in the hotel, all in her emails, which, by the way, went through Huma Abidin. But from Huma, we go back to Kathleen Willey. The website is A Scandal a Day by Kathleen Willey. Kathleen, thanks again for being here on Aaron Klein Investigative Radio.
And thank you so much for letting me announce this on your show. It's been a privilege.
Sure.